What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. Break out all of your tissues because it's been a tear fest series finale. StartUp.
You are my future all the time.
Also, break out the champagne. I mean, this was one of those kind of like mature, happy endings where everyone just kind of got what they want almost. You know?
Yeah, it all came full circle. The family got back together. The So family got back together. I would say Han Ji-pyong had a full circle type of journey as well. He's a little bit more mature. He's evolved into a better human being.
So yeah, I do want to point out that everyone in this series has had a journey of their own. So if we start with Do-san, he was very docile. He was a pushover, very not confident, or lacking in confidence, and he turned into someone who was brave, confident, successful, and very charismatic. Coming out the other end of everything.
Yeah, towards the end, it was almost like, well, I would say Dalmi in the beginning was very much more of, you know, that pushover and kind of that overconfidence within herself and the abilities. And
she was ambitious.
She was very ambitious.
But
and
had
Do-san,
no direction.
Exactly. Do-san was like the complete opposite, had no direction, no ambition. Well, he had ambition, but he was just really, really kind of like...
He was lost.
But towards the end, Do-san just all of a sudden becomes this like dominant like tech.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Let's do it.
Exactly.
Let's win this bid. I'm gonna propose. Han Ji-pyong, man, he starts off as this harsh pragmatic, where now he's just like taking things into his own hands, investing personally, smiling at people, telling his aide in the company, "You did a good job." Like the journeys have been such a antithesis of where they had started. Like, you know, Chulsan, he was the class clown figure, just like laughed at everything, wasn't taking anything seriously. You know, tasted success in San Francisco. He was a vlogger. He came back very charismatic, and the only person that he really kind of regressed for was Saha. But you know, in a sense, her journey as well. Everyone's got a journey. Like Saha was above everyone. And now by the end, Saha was with everyone, and she was with Chulsan.
Yeah, it seems like all of their wishes came to fruition, you know, in that wall of dreams.
Yeah.
Right? Follow your dreams. And especially Saha, she wanted to meet somebody that was better than herself, and obviously she did. Chulsan is like just the complete opposite of just the type of people, I guess, that she would normally date. But, you know, came into view, they had this huge bet, like, because as we were talking about, you know, the team all of a sudden just grew tons of balls.
Yes.
Right? Like they're gonna bid into this like impossible bid that they're about to get into for their self-driving technology. And they all made a bet, especially for Chulsan to shave his head if they were going to win. And I'm assuming that they won based on that final like end scene.
Yeah, I mean, it's safe to assume that they succeeded on all accounts because they've got this huge office at the end. CEO, CTO right next to each other. And I have to say that ending scene with everyone walking in tow with each other was just...
That was nice.
That was wholesome.
Yeah, it was like walking into a sunset together.
Yeah, and like, of course, we make light of the situation between Team Do-san and Team Han Ji-pyong. Of course, Do-san got the girl, but Han Ji-pyong, he came out, you know, very happy in the end. Like, you know, coming in with Do-san and Dalmi and Injae and just having a good time. He has friends now.
Yeah.
He's not alone.
I think his journey was just like, it fulfills his soul, right? Like his soul is filled up now with family, not only just friends, but now he has family. I mean, I'm talking about like all the different scenes that had me tearing up. It's just water and moisture filling up my eyeballs.
Yes, this was a tearjerker.
I know, like that scene with Han Ji-pyong and Grandma Choi, where she was just like, "Call me whenever you feel sad, or call me when you're doing well. It doesn't matter. Just visit me, even if there's no reason to.
Come see me every day."
Man, I was just like.
And I especially teared up when Injae finally made that reunion with the grandmother. She revealed she was So again instead of, you know, Won. And yeah, like just when Grandma Choi was just like, or when Dalmi was like, "You should have come earlier so that she could see you," and Grandma Choi was just like, "I see you clearly."
Oh,
that was
my heart was just like, oh, let's put it back to pieces so I can watch the rest of this. But, you know, I was very disappointed that I didn't get to see Chulsan shave his head. So I did something on my own just because I was so curious. Take a look.
What really makes this finale wholesome and just awesome overall, you know, aside from everyone getting what they want and succeeding and just, you know, being together in a family, the last two episodes, just opposite from what we've been seeing the whole season, it just, they had like no bad things really happening, right?
Well,
It was just a stream of like successes going into the finale, and like we're just happy.
I was very happy with how it all culminated, right? Like
Yeah.
in the past couple of episodes, like 3 or 4, like the letters were all of a sudden gone, but it came back.
Yeah.
You know, we finally found out like what the full meaning of it were.
When Hanjipyeong and Dosan were talking about this, especially when they were drunk, you know, we found out something very, very important. And it's just the fact is they prescribe a lot of importance to these letters just externally. But Hanjipyeong realizes and lets Dosan know that for all intents and purposes, the letters don't mean anything because you won the girl with just your hands alone. And then
That was so deep.
yeah, fast forward to his conversation with Dalmi, Hanji was like, you know what? For 15 years, I wrote back and forth letters to you. I never came looking for you. And this guy, he came looking for you the day he read him. And you know what? That's true. And that's why I was Team Dosan.
I'm Team Hanjipyeong all the way. He did the most honorable thing in these last 2 episodes, especially when he met up with Dosan. They got drunk, and at the end, he told him, like, just go for it. Work on your confidence, because if you keep, you know, messing around, you're just gonna lose your chances, right? And then on the other way around it is with Dalmi. It was like these letters, I think, for him meant something because he was so lonely.
Yes,
you know?
absolutely.
And that was his North Star. And the letters, if they don't really particularly mean the ending of it all, you know what I mean? Like, it meant a lot in their growth. It meant a lot as providing them with that North Star as they were experiencing their life.
And as I was talking about how everything culminated to the finale, like they literally just breezed through everything that hit them. That, you know, that sniper journalist who tried to get them for that ransomware, they were fully prepared for that.
I know.
Hanji was ready to burst down the doors and be like, "Stop! This is a hit job!" And then like, nope, we've got this. And it was awesome to see because I think we were very sure it was the twins that did it. And when they made that reveal of Apollyon and Artemis, yeah, they were very prepared for that journalist, and they were like, you know, they ran through that obstacle rather well, and then they kind of jogged to the finish line at this point.
Best part about that is when Injae, you know, her confidence in Dalmi really showcased, you know, like Hanjipyeong didn't have to go in there to rescue her anymore. She no longer needs rescuing, and like you said, they were fully equipped to deal with it. The writer like went out, you know, head down. You know, I can't like.
Did you feel sorry for Hanjipyeong when he walked away and she was like, you look disappointed that you couldn't save her?
Yes, like I was, but you know what? Throughout this journey, especially for Hanjipyeong, he has found his cause in life, right? Like his purpose in life that will fulfill his soul really is to help other people.
Yeah.
You know, be that mentor as harsh as he can be. And special guest appearance to the voice actor of Young-gil, whatever, you know, non-gil.
Oh yeah, the guy that was the head of the orphanage startup.
Yes, exactly. I was just really happy that he came through. Like they were doing the interview, and he was like, "I just like your voice."
Yes, that was awesome. Just really quickly, at some point, was I the only one that sensed a little bit of a sexual tension between Injae and Hanji? Do you think that was like, at some point, perhaps in like the speculative future outside of the show, Jipyong could, you know, hit that?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
So at the very end, Chung-Young Company scaled up. They have this huge office. Dosan and Dalmi got married. They got their marriage photos, and they were joined at the end through this Ocean's 11 walk through this grand corridor.
Can
joined by Jipyong and
Can I just say
Injae.
that I actually teared up around that scene as well, because they were going through the wall of memories and like how this show, where the show took us from the very beginning all the way to the end. I was just like, man, this is over. Like was just like genuinely sad how this show is over. Another one bites the dust. We have to move on. What are we gonna cover next?
I mean, we've got Uncanny Counter. There's a lot of K-dramas out there and a lot of C-dramas out there as well that just... So many options.
So many options. It's up to you guys to help us out here.
Yeah, but I do want to end this reaction to the finale just saying this is the first K-drama in a long while where I've watched it from start to finish and had been enthralled, invested, and completely satisfied with the ending, not like left wanting. Well, of course I would appreciate more, but not left wanting more, like they had missed out on something. Of course we would love to see Chulsan shave, but that's neither here nor there. Even surpassing It's Okay to Not Be Okay. I'm ready to claim StartUp has been my personal favorite K-drama of this year.
That is fantastic because it's really not for me, but you know, they're gonna be up there. You know, these K-dramas this year has just been like hitting them out of the park. It's Okay to Not Be Okay was just like amazing, excellent drama, and I felt the same way when it was over. I was like, wow, this is over. What am I gonna do next? And then StartUp is here. What are we gonna do next? And so that is it for us, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let us know in the comment section below. Are you looking forward to the Uncanny Counter or any type of K-dramas that might be out there that you'd like us to cover? Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. I said it already. Share because sharing is caring, and we'll see you next time.